Hello everyone. Today's a different type of video. Today's not about any sort of game. Today's about me. So, I work in a call center. And because of that, when I interact with people, they don't usually see my face. They call in and they're talking to a little box in their hand and they hear my voice for about 6 to 10 minutes until I solve their problem. Then they move on, they never think about me again. Um, and that is a very easy job. It's a very nice job, and I'm blessed to have it. But today something happened that was a little bit weird. And I know that at least some of my audience is probably in customer service. So I feel like this story is a little bit relatable. So I thought that I would share it with you guys. All right. So today I got a call from a woman who was a small business owner. And she didn't have a typical problem. She didn't say, my internet's down. She didn't say, my computer won't connect. She didn't say, my phones don't work. What she said was, I'm running a PCI compliance check. I have to do this every quarter. Every other quarter, it's been fine. And this quarter, they told me there was a problem. I get this maybe like once every 3 months. PCI compliance checks are really stupid. They are a requirement that you have to go through when you run a POS system to make sure that your customers' credit cards are not being pilfered. Your credit card numbers are not being pilfered by thieves, basically. um, so people do it, and I hear the same thing all the time. I didn't change anything. It's been 8 months, or eight years or so, and all of a sudden now I changed companies, and the new company is telling me there's a problem that the old company never did. So she says, I passed compliance, but they told me that one of my ports is open. What's that? Cool. No big deal. So I explained to her in very simple terms what port forwarding is, how firewalls work, and ultimately I answer the question very simply. Your ports aren't open, but even if they were, not really an exposure point for your business. Cool. At this point, I'm thinking this is a win. Wasn't a hard call, wasn't a long call. I am gonna go to lunch early or something. Not a big deal. Counted as a win. Then things got weird. So this customer started talking to me about something that's not related to her question, and that is very rare for me. I know that I talk to you guys, and I come off as like rambly or personable or something. That's because when I am recording, I can see my face. So when I can see my face, even if it's not any of you guys, it makes it a little bit easier to feel like this is a conversation. So I'm a little bit more at ease. When I'm talking on the phone, I am very much like reporting something. I'm just an announcer. And I have been told a lot that I have like a radio voice. So people don't really talk to me. They kind of, I feel like a lot of people are intimidated by me when I'm talking to them on the phone. They don't really argue with me, and they don't really push back a lot. So to have someone kind of try and talk to me about something unrelated is rare enough to begin with, but to have it come from a woman and also at the end of the call, also very strange. So she says, I have this, I know this podcaster that I like, and he sounds a lot like you. He's very intelligent, and he just released this new hour-long video a couple days ago. I had to watch it like 4 times to really understand it, but it was really good, and I think you'd really like it. And I was like, okay. And she kept going a little bit, and she said, intelligent, this guy's very intelligent, he delivers things very intelligently, that sort of thing. So she's comparing me to this guy. It's obviously a compliment. What do I say? I say thank you. I appreciate it. And then she says, yeah, this guy, his name is SG Anon, or what is it? The Q Patriot News on Twitter. I'm like, okay, I'll have to look him up, see if he sounds like me. And then that's fine. That's all normal. But then, I'm trying to wrap up the call, and she says, yeah, no, I mean, I met him in person, and you're probably him, but you're just not telling me. And I'm like, okay, hold on. So I thought that when she was saying that he was intelligent, that she was saying, she was drawing a comparison like, this guy explained something really difficult for me to understand, and you've also done that, and I appreciate that. That's what I thought she was saying. Now it's more like, this guy has mannerisms that you have, or your voice sounds like him, or something else. She actually is insinuating that I might be this podcaster that she's met in real life. I'm just like, okay, that's weird. But, I mean, what's the harm? So I played along a little bit. I'm just like, well, we all have day jobs. And then, this woman who's been, first she was talking to me, she was kind of confused. She was kind of, she was polite, but she was nervous. Then, after I answered her question, she was more relaxed. She was more, at ease. Now she's super serious. As soon as I say that, she's like, wait, so are you saying you are him? And I just said, I can neither confirm nor deny. Then she says, and where did I call again? And my company requires that we're honest about where the people are talking to us, because we pride ourselves on being 100% US based. So I had to tell her the name and the city and state that I live in. And so she's like, interesting. And then she hangs up. So that's only happened to me twice now. I've been working at call centers for a very long time. And that is only the second time that a woman has ever gotten overly familiar with me. I will probably remember that for as long as I remember the first time. I know that it's scary and uncomfortable when it happens to a female colleague of mine. And it definitely happens way more often for them. But when it's a woman doing it, it doesn't feel dangerous or threatening. It's just kind of funny. So I thought I would share it with you guys. My name is Serafi, and I was thrilled to have all of you with me.